Have you ever wanted to buy a car and a shower? Well, now you can, thanks to a joint venture between SAIC and Alibaba from IM Motors. You can now wash yourself, the car, and the dog. Amazing.
Welcome to Wheels Boy, where we cover the newest, coolest, and wildest vehicles from the Chinese car market. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell.
So I've been in China for 5 months now, and a lot of these Chinese SUVs are starting to look very similar. So for example, you've got this wonderful light bar at the top. It looks very similar to the Li Auto L9. And then at the side, you've got the vertical lights, which are looking a little bit more like the Haval H6. And the overall curvature is taking a little bit of inspiration from the Ito M9. However, saying that, these lights include a feature called an ultra-wide spotlight, which can cover over 8,000 meters, or the equivalent of a football pitch, be both the American kind and the British kind. I'm very interested because I used to work at a football club before in the UK, so maybe if we get the chance, I'll take this to Birmingham City Football Club and we'll try it there. Ready? Let there be lights! Woo! I'm going to need some sunglasses.
The LS9 is just over 5.2 meters long. This is a
Similar size to the Ito M8. It also features steering by wire and braking by wire. It also has a very functional 4-wheel steering system in which all of the wheels can steer, giving it a turning circle less than a VW Polo. But I just love the look of these. These wheels are fantastic. You could pretty much I don't know, you could do your makeup off them. You could, check your teeth, see if there's anything in the teeth there. But I think they're just so stylish. I don't know about you, especially with this sort of pearlescent black that they've got on here. They just really make up. I mean, I'm a big fan of chrome. I know Ethan isn't, but I'm a big fan of chrome. So for me, these are fantastic.
under the hood, or rather under several layers of clever engineering, is the Stellar Super Ranger extender system. It combines a 1.5-litre turbo engine with dual electric motors for a total output of 390 kilowatts and 670 newton meters of torque.
So this car can do 0 to 100 in just 4 seconds, which is not too bad for a car that can water your plants. Range anxiety? No need, because this does 402 kilometers on a 66 kilowatt battery. Now combined, that's about 1,500 kilometers, roughly about 6.5 liters per 100 kilometers. Now you're probably thinking, what's the distance of 1,500 kilometers? Now that's pretty much the entire length of the UK, from Land's End at the very bottom of the UK, all the way to the tippity top of Scotland. That's a lot. So the back end features a very premium, clean and sleek back here with a very surprising LED display. Now, you can fully customize this LED display with anything you like. What's interesting is you have to send it back to IM Motors to make sure that what you're saying is legitimately okay. So maybe we can put some heart emojis or something, or maybe we could put subscribe to Wheels Boy. I don't know. Let's check out the trunk space, or the boot space if you're from where I'm from. So in here, you've got a very decent amount of space. On the left-hand side, you've got a 220 volt power with a 12 volt next to it as well. 2 lights on the side, and on the right-hand side, you've got the buttons to push the 3rd row down, so you can hugely expand this space here. Don't know the exact specifications, but it is quite large. We've got a bag, for example, here. So you can see comfortably can put my backpack full of camera equipment in the back there. But that is not my favorite part about this boot. My favorite part is this. If you go here and you open up the extra compartment underneath, you can see you've got the nozzle for the 24-hour hot free 24. Let me just get it out and read it on the thing because I need to get this correct. The 24-hour hot water freedom, which is basically 45 degrees temperature water, which heats in about 10 minutes, which you can then have your hot shower. And not only does it come with its own nozzle, if you look above here, you'll see you've got this amazing private shower space. Now, when you put this up, it has like a sort of takes up this whole area in a cube where you'll get your own private shower experience. That is amazing. It's literally a 5-star hotel on wheels.
I prefer to recommend products that I've tested myself, and after taking it on a 1,000+ kilometer road trip through some of the toughest roads in China, I've definitely tested the on-road roof box. This Red Dot Design Award-winning storage solution can be installed in just 5 minutes thanks to quick-release clamps and features fingerprint locks and dual-side opening. The unique Power Cube charges via a solar panel, lighting your campsite and powering your devices wherever you go. With its safety front lock and 400 or 450-liter capacity, it's both safe and spacious. Check the link in the description below to get your own En-Road roof box today.
So, sitting inside and continuing our tour of this wonderful car, you've got a private jet / 5-star experience here with the cabin. And I love the first thing that hits me is all of this sort of chrome areas here features this gold trim. Now, when I saw it in the pictures, I thought, oh my God, that is really gold. It's almost like a pimp gold. But actually, now that I'm inside, it's very subtle in terms of its looks. What's really great is this 27.5-inch screen here on the side. This is a 5K screen.
And it comes with two 15-inch screens for the driver.
So this car features one of the most advanced LiDAR systems on the market today. It is 520 lines and its perception is 300 meters. This is all powered by an NVIDIA Thor U chip. That makes me feel very safe. So sitting in the cabin here, all the materials feel very premium. So you've got Nappa leather and soft touch leather across pretty much all of the dashboard here. You've got some very nice stitching going on there. You've got metal, as we spoke about before, the gold trim. And then you've got real wood furnishings around this speaker. Talking about this speaker, this car features a 25 speaker Bang Olufsen system. Apparently, this system is so advanced, it's supposed to make every single seat inside this car feel like you're in the Royal Opera House. So naturally, just to test it, I thought I would bring a video of Ethan singing. Let's try it out. Okay, maybe I'll choose a different song. So we're just testing out the LS9's 4D massaging function. Oh yeah, that's great. So this 4D massaging system is derived from what they call the 5 ancient meridian massaging techniques. What that means is it doesn't just have the function of a 4-year-old child kicking you in the back type massage, but it can actually pinch, press, push, and oh, it's wow, quite a lot of things actually. This is probably one of the best massaging functions because I came in the Envoy L90 today and we had a massage while we were there, but this one feels a lot more stronger, a lot more closer to sort of those static massage chairs where they kind of massage your body with ultimate force. But this one is just comfortable enough that you can drive and be massaged as well at the same time. Very cool, very nice. So we're now sitting in the back row, and this area is equally as nice. There is so much room for personal comfort here. You can even cross your legs, which is amazing. I sit at a, just above average human being at 185, and I've got plenty of room for my legs, as you can see here. Lots of room for the legs here, and above my head, you can see there's a, wow. Yes. Now, the second row features 2 anti-gravity seats here, and I will just press it to let you have a play. Oh, there we go. We've got the same sort of furnishings while this is going on. We've got the gold at the back here and the Bang Olufsen speakers. You've got the lovely soft leather, and then you've got your blinders here. To go alongside with that, we've got another 27-inch 4K screen, as you can see here. In fact, this one has even higher brightness and clarity, for my opinion. And it's at the perfect sort of level for you to watch your movies. In combination with that, you've also got this ambient lighting here. And as I've told, it's got a variety of different functions, including anti-sickness. So, for example, if you are prone to motion sickness like my wife is, you can set the car to then create this atmosphere where you would be able to watch your videos in peace. It's like having your own mobile movie theater. Another thing I learned today about this vehicle is that they have one of these. Now, you may have seen one of these in the Xiaomi YU7. This is a customizable button, and if you press this, it will have a pre-programmed function that has been allocated to this button. Now, I know what it's going to do. It's going to play my music system. I don't think you guys really want to listen to that. So you'll just have to take my word for it. So I'm now sitting in the third row here. And again, I'm a little bit taller than the average human being. Saying that, I've still got enough space to put my feet underneath, and my knees are just touching the back of this chair now. I know that you can adjust this second row to fit a little bit taller human being like myself, but actually, on first thought coming around to the back, it actually feels okay. And that's partially because of the, this Nappa leather, this really soft Nappa leather here. It feels really nice on the back, on the knees here. The third row gets heated seats, and at the back here, it looks like you can roll your chair backwards and forwards, depending on what you've got at the back there. My bag is at the back, so I'll try not to push it too far. And again, you've got 2 more of the Bang & Olufsen speakers here. Now, I remember them saying that every seat here in the LS9 is supposed to feel like a Royal Opera House. So I'm looking around, I can see that there's tons and tons of things for the third row, which I think is very good. We've also got another light here, and I can feel the air conditioning coming from a vent at the top here, which is also very pleasant. So I personally wouldn't mind sitting in the third row if I had to. The IM LS9 is the perfect vehicle to satiate the Western cravings for EREVs. If you ask one of the subscribers, they bought the IM6, and I'm sure they'd be glad to give you their experience. But this car is for those who demand luxury on their journey, but also a hot shower when they get there. It could be used for a variety of different reasons. It could be used as a shower. It could be used to wash the dog. It could be used to water the garden. Hell, it could even be a mini fire engine. I wonder if we could change the water for other liquids. Coffee, wine, beer. Whatever happens, guys, don't shower and drive. That's it from me. That's it from Wheels Boy. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the bell. We'll see you again next time. Just washing my hair. Hey, get out of here.